Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're fine. Uh, so, what am I going to talk to you today, guys? Um, Remember we were talking about how to set your boundaries and say no to others. Remember, I was talking about this topic recently. So let me continue um, this topic. For my woman audience, girls, women, I can recommend a channel which is called Lisa Hart. So Lisa and Lisa and Hart like Hart. So she is gorgeous actually. Remember guys, I was telling you about Anna Bay. She's great also. She talks about influential people, not about them, but about how to become an influential people, high educated, and how to know the etiquette, some rules of etiquette, and all that stuff, which is really interesting. And so this channel is quite similar to that, but it's a little bit different. That Lisa, she has, I think, more accent on femininity and feminine behavior, everything feminine. I wouldn't say that I am a kind of crazy about being feminine. I already stepped this stage. I had this stage actually in my life when I was trying to be completely feminine, but then because it was kind of mm, let's say everybody, so it kind of what kind of trendy was, I would say, that feminine energy, like you are a woman, and you know and how to be more feminized woman, and all that stuff. I'm not against it. I wouldn't say that. Actually, I try to be tolerant in any question, and not to be critical or how to say 100%, or I forgot this word. To be I forgot. Okay, doesn't matter. Um, and but I realized, first of all, is that it's very, very important to be who you are, to follow your true nature. If you are not totally feminine and you feel like that, you have some, actually all of us, we have both feminine and male energy, so it's a combination. But I mean, how to say correctly, in some of us, feminine energy expresses more. Sometimes we turn on masculine energy as well, and vice as well. So the same with male. But anyway, anyway, uh, I mean, if you have, I realized it on my own experience, guys. Just I want you to get me right. If I give you any kind of advice, just to say, okay, guys, do this, do that, does not mean that you should do this or that. I just share with some of my experience, thoughts, ideas, and I may be wrong as well. But this is what I came up on that period of my life. I'm definitely sure that in not okay, I don't like this Again, I forgot this word. Not constructive, but categoric. Yes, I remember now. Categoric. So I try not to be categoric in any ways. So I think I'm changing, and my opinions also can change. I think this is for everyone, for every person who is trying to develop himself or herself and improve. We change, and even for people who do not do this, experience uh, makes us to change, right? And just even if you remember yourself let's say 5, 10 years ago, you would notice that now you probably you are a very different person. Means that you are still you, but I mean that your mindset is different, your beliefs are different because of your experience, and yeah, so we cannot deny it, I think. Well, what am I going to? Yeah, so and everything started with that channel, but of course, as usual, I go to some other topics, and we all have these different energies. And what I realized that it's very important to follow your true nature. Means that. Um, I mean, for example, if you got some masculine energy inside and you feel that, so don't say, okay, it's not me, it's not right, it's, I don't know, someone else can tell you this, why you so uh, too feminine or too masculine, too something, you should do this, that. No, I remember, guys, all the time I tell you, live life on your terms. Um, and okay, so but anyway, even for some reasons, if you want to become more feminine, I definitely recommend this channel, and she's really great. She teaches how to be more feminine, how to behave more feminine, how to, for example, achieve some presents from men, how to behave with a man. I'm not crazy about all the stuff, like all the cliches, but I believe that there are some certain definite some rules, some general rules which are common for most of us, and which can be used in many situations. And also she teaches how to set boundaries with people, and I really loved actually this video. And I think, guys, if you will be very uh, attentive watching this video, you will remember yourself and agree with that woman, how she teaches how to set boundaries. I myself came to that idea, but I was just doubting if it is correct or not. Remember, guys, I was telling you about words, the rule how to express your the things which you don't like. Actually, I still believe that in some situation you can do it. You can say what is not appropriate for you. But I mean, if it is just something very simple, like for example, if it is an ask or, but I mean, if you feel disrespect or something which is against your rules. For example, she's given one of the example is when a man invites you to the restaurant and he then suggest in that video she does not talks about it, she talks about it in different videos, but he behaves some kind of unrespectful towards you or suggests you 50-50, uh, and let's say for the first time, like if we say so, nothing wrong. He does not do nothing crucial, critical, or it might be. maybe from the first sight some you can find some excuses, but anyway, something inside you, something inside tells you that something is wrong. Yeah, so you don't like this behavior, and you it is not okay. You personally, what I mean, guys, what I want to say again, follow your personal how to say personal lasts, or your terms, your ideas. What do you think is right for you? If, for example, you are a feminist woman, okay, I don't, you know, guys, I'm tolerant to everyone, and I accept that for someone it's okay, and you feel definitely happy when you pay 50-50. That's maybe that's all right. But if you really feel that something is wrong, that a man actually, by the way, if a man, according to etiquette, a person who invites, a person who pays. Remember that. So if a man invites you, and usually a man invites you, means that it's supposed that he must pay according to etiquette if he is a gentleman. So, and in this case, what she suggests not words, don't say anything, show it with your actions. And I don't know, guys, it's just kind of, I cannot agree more, really. She said, don't waste your time on changing someone, explaining what it should be, what it shouldn't be, to mm, all that stuff. Women actually, guys, let's agree that I think every woman have this experience, most of women, let's say, that we tend to excuse people, change people. I'm such kind of person, really. I love to excuse people, just say all the time, because I love people too much. But remember that you should love yourself first of all, and does not mean to be egoistic. This is just live life on your terms. So you love yourself means that there are some things which you appropriate for you and not appropriate for you, and you should show it. Why should you spend your time with someone? I love her phrase, why should you spend your time with a man who disrespects you if there are still, I don't remember the exact number, kind of 6 billion, yes, men who can treat you right. But we women, guys, please don't. I don't want to offend anyone with this video. Just I want you guys to be gentlemen with us, with women, make us happy, and we girl to be happy and behave like ladies, and to show men your boundaries, set your boundaries, and of course you should not. So there are different strategies. I remember I was telling you already about it. So you can keep silence, pretend that everything's okay, or you can, so the worst case, of course, you can make a quarrel, shout, and just say, oh, how dare you. So the middle variant is to say about your boundaries, but in this case, it's a high, I think if the situation is not critical, maybe this is the best variant. You just say, or you just because a person maybe might know or something, maybe just this is very doubtful, but I really love the idea is just go. Just go. Really? Yeah. Why should you spend your time with it? Just go. That's it. Just leave, and don't spend your time on that. And that's it. So I really love this idea, guys. Okay, just wanted to share you with you with some of my recent ideas and insights. Actually, that is not the latest insight. That insight came to me before, but I was always interested in that topic: how to set your boundaries correctly, how to deal with it. With the stuff which is sometimes it's hard to deal with. It's very tricky thing. And so okay, just watch the video and you will understand everything. Okay guys, bye bye. I love you with all my heart. Be yourself, be limitless.